KaiFly is dedicated to applying cleaning science to achieve clean, healthy buildings, and we're continually developing hygienic cleaning technologies to address high-risk problems. For example, recent research has shown that when classroom surfaces, including desktops, are cleaned, illness-related absenteeism can be reduced over 50%. However, in most cases, custodial programs don't even address these disease transfer points, leaving students at high risk for infectious disease such as influenza, norovirus, and MRSA, otherwise known as MRSA. Taking the same principle of high-flow fluid extraction that we employ in our no-touch cleaning systems, KaiFly developed KaiFly for rapidly cleaning desktops and other flat surfaces like dining tables, food prep tables, partitions, and so on. KaiFly is scientifically proven through Petri film testing to remove 80 times, that's 8,000% more bacteria than towels or rags, making it an ideal process for reducing the risk of MRSA, norovirus, and other contaminants living on flat surfaces. So, let's get started with the demo process. The patent-pending KaiFly system is comprised of 4 elements. The first piece is a durable holster with a Velcro loop to secure it to your belt. In front is a little pocket or loop to hold the window squeegee. The holster includes a monster hook which is attached to the outside of the pouch. The inside of the holster houses a quart bottle with a motorized sprayer. The side of the quart bottle is labeled with ounce increments to allow for proper dilution of the cleaning chemical being used. Once your cleaning solution is mixed, then slide the quart bottle into the holster. Connected to the bottle is the motorized sprayer. This features an automatic trigger with a safety locking mechanism. The tip of the gun also rotates, allowing for an adjustable spray pattern. The sprayer fits next to the quart bottle in the holster and should be inserted with the handle first. Otherwise, you may end up spraying solution into the holster. The next component is a squeegee, which is held by the loop in the front of the holster. Simply slide the squeegee blade vertically into the loop and it's securely held in place. The final element is a trowel with a microfiber pad attached. The trowel is hung from the holster and the supplied monster hook. Hook the handle of the trowel so that the pad faces forward and away from you. This keeps your leg from getting wet. Now that the KaiFly system is set up, let's discuss the proper technique for sanitizing a flat surface. Begin by saturating the microfiber pad with cleaning solution using the motorized sprayer. Then, using the microfiber pad as an applicator, lay it flat on the surface and make a sweeping motion to cover all areas with cleaning solution. Hold the trowel at an angle to scour heavily soiled areas on the surface. Next, it's time to remove the cleaning solution and all the contaminants with it. This is done by squeegeeing off the surface, much like a window washer. However, it requires a certain technique to achieve optimal results. The key to the squeegee is to keep a light, constant pressure on the blade, never losing contact with the surface. First, make a sweeping motion around the perimeter of the surface while aiming the blade like a snowplow to push the liquid towards the center of the surface. Remember, light and constant pressure, and always push the liquid to the inside. This ensures no cleaning solution drips off the edge. When all the liquid is gathered in the center, sweep it towards the edge while holding the microfiber pad under and against the edge to catch the liquid. This same technique works on all types of desktops. I suggest that you practice this technique often in a variety of desktops until you perfect it. It may be a little awkward at first, but before long, you'll be cleaning like a pro. Now that we've learned how of KaiFly, let's talk about the why. To do this, we're going to take measurements of the surface with an ATP meter. An ATP meter will give us a reading of the amount of biopollution or organic material on a surface or area, either dead or alive. This reading can give us a very accurate measurement of contaminants on a surface, and from this you can precisely determine its level of cleanliness. The tools you'll need for this demonstration include a microfiber cloth, at least 8 to 10 ATP swabs, an ATP meter, and lastly, but very important, a piece of raw fruit, which contains a lot of ATP to artificially contaminate the surface. Grapes or apple slices work very well for the demonstration. To begin, clean the surface that you're going to test using the proper KaiFly technique. Next, we will artificially contaminate the surface with a piece of fruit. For this demonstration, we'll use an apple slice. Spread it over at least a 4 square inch area. Then take an ATP reading of that area, making sure to swab a 4 by 4 inch area. Rotate the swab head in your fingers as you collect the ATP. The measurement should read between 5,000 and 9,000. If you get a lower reading, the swab is probably bad. Here, we get a reading of 7,412. In another area of the testing surface, take a second reading with a new swab in a 4 square inch outline. This will be our baseline measurement. It's worth noting here that when you test a dry surface, the swab should leave visible fluid or moisture in the 4 square inch. If it's dry, discard the swab. Since we've cleaned the surface previously with the KaiFly, the reading should be less than 40, depending on the surface. In this case, it's 32. Now we will clean the entire testing surface, but instead of using KaiFly, we'll wipe it off with a dampened microfiber towel or other rag. Once you finish wiping the desktop, take a measurement where the fruit contamination was. As you can see, the number has dropped from 7,412 to 433. Now take another reading where we took the baseline test. Since we've just finished cleaning the desk with the microfiber towel, you'd expect the measurement to be lower than the original reading of 32. However, the reading actually increases dramatically to 123. This means that instead of removing the biopollution, the microfiber towel actually spread the fruit contamination over the entire desk. Finally, clean the surface again with KaiFly and take another measurement of the surface. The number has gone back into the 20s, 25 actually, proving scientifically the effectiveness of the KaiFly system. Now that we've shown the KaiFly technique on individual desktops, let's see how we would clean an entire row of desks in a classroom. The approach I'm about to show you is not only very effective, but it's really quick. First, apply the cleaning solution with the trowel to 2 rows of desks, first going down one side of the row, and then returning up the other side. This not only enables you to maximize your workflow, but it also allows extra dwell time for the chemical. Then, in the same pattern, remove the biopollution from the desktops using the squeegee. First by going down one side and return on the other side, effectively cleaning 2 rows of desks in one sweep. We've found this approach to be extremely fast when cleaning an entire classroom. As you can see, not all cleaning processes produce the same results, and just because a surface looks clean and smells clean doesn't mean that it is clean. Whether cleaning desktops, tabletops, stalls, or partitions, count on the patent-pending KaiFly high-volume flat surface cleaning system to rapidly remove potentially harmful biopollutants with no cross-contamination.